really hard for me to make, and I know that when I'm ready to post it in 1, 2, or 3 years, it's not going to feel any easier. There are so many people out there, thousands and thousands, that are going through the same thing that I'm going through and that I have been over the past year. It just made me think how important it is that if I'm sharing this journey, I'm going to share it all, and that's including the darkest, hardest parts of my everyday life. And I just wanted to share how much I shed. First of all, look at my eyelids. I did skincare on my entire body except for my eyelids. So that's what it looks like when I wake up before I do any skincare and like purposely shed. But anyway, so most of you know that I take Chinese medicine, and it's been hard for me. So I've noticed that when I am on my med, then the shedding accelerates and is very heavy and can be overwhelming. This is average of what life has been like for me in the past year. This is the amount of eczema that my body has shed before I went to bed. I just got home from work and I basically like shed and did skincare for an hour. This is the amount of eczema that I shed just in that hour. That is a pile of dead skin. Here's my foot for scale. That's before I went to bed. And then this pile over here is just from while I was sleeping. And this is what I cleaned off of my bed and what I shed off when I got up. And this is what I look like right now. I feel like I look pretty normal, which I think is really important and kind of the main purpose of me making this video. It's for other people out there that are going through this too, but this is also largely for me. I think it's really important that even though you can shed that much, that it can be overwhelming, but what's important to remember is that you need to view that as, look at all that eczema that my body has expelled, and that's no longer a part of me anymore, and that my body is not holding in. Just know that your body is 100% doing the right thing. It's expelling this disease and all of these toxins that you have held inside of you. And even though you might feel dirty, disgusting, and gross, I'm still a beautiful woman, and I'm still attractive, and I'm still intelligent, and I'm still a really good girlfriend, and I'm still a really good friend, and I'm still an amazing person with an amazing spirit that can persevere and that's doing this. Hey, it's Cassie, the naturalistic nurse. It is January 2nd, and I just wanted to share that I thankfully was able to bring in the new year with an incredibly and unexpectedly spiritual realization, and alongside some of the best friends that I have that have been really supportive of me through this healing journey of mine. And I actually posted a similar video of this a couple months ago. I just made my bed. I dusted off all my dead skin flakes off of my bed onto the floor, swept them up. I mean, look, there it is. Not much has changed. A huge pile of dead skin. But I feel grateful for it. And yes, it's still really hard, but I feel a new sense of release and relief after just this experience that I had over the new year. And I never, ever thought that I would share that video before I was done healing. And I think the very healing experience that I had bringing in the new year just made me really realize that the darker parts that I share of this journey as I'm going through it, it makes me feel so much more release and relief and peace. As hard as they are to share, and as scary as it is for me to share them, I just feel like I'm at the point in my healing journey that I want to live as genuinely as possible, which can be so hard when you're going through something like this. But I guess my point is that you need not be ashamed of your illness, of your disease, of your process, and of your healing, as dark and terrible as it may seem to you and as it may feel. Don't be ashamed of it, because what you're going through is what makes you you. And in the end, if you share it 2 years from now, 20 years from now, or tomorrow, it's not going to change who you are. And if anything, I feel like maybe living a more genuine life is kind of what healing is all about. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out the rest of my blog at thenaturalisticnurse.com, where I share more content like this about my own personal healing journey, as well as other tips about how you too can heal from your eczema and from topical steroid withdrawal. In this new year, I wish you nothing but health, gratitude, and peace for your mind, body, and soul. Till next time.